school.
He's a young boy, bro. He's a young boy. Look, you're being a bit aggressive.
But the police mistook him for a nearby robbery suspect. Despite his pleas of innocence, he was handcuffed and thrown to the ground. Later, the officers released him without arrest after admitting he was the wrong person. The stop and search has left him physically and mentally traumatised.
I was scared. I thought I was going to die because this has never happened to me, so I was surprised.
Today, alongside his mum, he visited hospital to assess his injuries. Doctors say Deshaun has bruising to his back. When the police approached you, at any point did they explain why they were putting you in handcuffs?
No, they just came, snatched the phone, ended the call, and then they put me in handcuffs, put me against the wall.
Deshaun suffers from asthma. His mum ran to be by his side after a concerned member of the public called her about what was happening to her son. Janet, as you watch the moment the police are on top of your son, what goes through your mind?
Of course, straight away you think of George Floyd. He's a 14-year-old boy. You've got the police on his back, you've got them on his leg. Further in the video you see another police, so there's 3 of him on top of him. So, you know, any parent shouldn't have to go through this. It's the worst parent's nightmare.
Until you determine that's the young man that's done it.
He matches the description.
The suspects the police say they were looking for was wearing a blue hoodie, but Deshaun was wearing this grey top and his school uniform.
It's the same old story, isn't it? Every black boy fits the description. This is a grey top. This is the top he was wearing yesterday. The top they said was navy blue, a navy blue hoodie. He had his complete school uniform on, which is orange and black. You can identify the difference. There's no excuse for what they did to my son and the excessive force they used on a 14-year-old black boy.
The police told ITV News an initial review of the incident has been conducted by the Met's Directorate of Professional Standards, and no misconduct is apparent to them, but they acknowledge a public complaint has been made. Members of the public filmed the stop and search after being concerned for Deshaun's welfare.
I feel like so many people are desensitised when they see police manhandling or dehumanising or adultifying our children. They keep walking because we're so used to seeing it, perhaps, or maybe they just don't want to get involved. But as a mum with my own son in the car, I thought that could have been my child.
Deshaun's mother says she is now afraid each time her son walks home from school. Antoine Allen, ITV News.
And let them talk to you, yeah? Don't let them grip you down on the ground like that.